Hi, let's talk about The Complete Life and Death, a book in the Aliens, Predator and Prometheus universe. The Complete Life and Death is a book in the Dark Horse Aliens, Predator and Prometheus book series. It is a sequel to the Fire and Stone collection that I previously reviewed on this channel. Whereas the Fire and Stone collection focused on more of the scientific aspects and the sci-fi aspects of the Prometheus series and how the black goo that you've seen in the films affects things and what it means for their world. This picks up on the story where it left off, but tends to be more of an action-orientated story. You've got people stranded on a planet, there are aliens there are predators there, some of them they've made friends with, some of them they haven't, and they're all just trying to get off and get back to their respective worlds and lives, all without getting killed by aliens. It's by Dan Abnett for the most part. It's got nice clear art. I would say the art isn't quite as sort of classy as that in the Fire and Stone book, but it's perfectly good, perfectly enjoyable to look at and totally clear to understand what's going on, which I like. It's a cracking action story. It is one where you never feel bored reading it. You always feel there's a good pace behind things. I don't want to ruin the story for anyone. I mean, there'll be a flip through as I'm talking, but what I'm saying is that for the size of the book, you never feel that there's ever a section full of filler material, which can happen in very, normal sized trade paperbacks. This, of course, is expanded because it's essentially 3 or 4 trade paperbacks collected together. Now, I was waiting for the paperback version of this to come out because previously it was released as a oversized hardcover, which is like hen's teeth to get hold of at the moment. Just can't get it. And now the license for Predator and Aliens has gone from Dark Horse. I don't think you're going to be getting it. I had to get it in digital in the end to read, which is fine. Got it for a couple of quid from Comixology in a sale, but ultimately I like the presentation of the paperbacks from Dark Horse, and it's a real shame they didn't release the set sooner. Now, Marvel are re-releasing lots of the Aliens and Predator stuff in omnibus format, and my hopes for this are that they will release a great big omnibus full of the Fire and Stone and Complete Life and Death story. That, so it's about 1,000 pages or just over in length, and you can have the whole lot in one big omnibus-sized book. Or they might just go with two sort of smaller-sized large hardcovers or oversized hardcovers instead. We'll see. There's been no announcements yet, but I think they'd be chucking money away if they didn't do that because they're releasing all the other omnibuses. If you're a fan of the series, I would 100% say get this. If you've read Fire and Stone, get this. You'll see where your characters end up in it. There is a bit of a cliffhanger at the end of it, and it's a shame it couldn't continue on, but that's just the way it is. But you don't feel that you're cheated by where the story ends, or at least I didn't, because this is obviously something that will just keep going and keep going and keep going. Let me know what you think about it. Did you enjoy it? Was it a letdown after Fire and Stone? And please feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.